Alrighty, Susan, it has been a lovely chatting with you so far this morning. You and I briefly spoke off camera here regarding professional experience and what you're looking for out of your next temporary role. So, Susan, I would love for you to kickstart this interview and tell me a little bit about your professional experience.
Okay, most of my professional experience has been in the project coordinator, project management positions. The industries that I have worked have been hospitality, publishing, as well as theme park.
That's amazing. And you've worked in a few, industries such as you mentioned, you worked a lot in project management. Tell me a little bit about what your day-to-day looks like typically.
Typically, in the most recent position that I was in, day to day is managing the menus for all of Disney Resort, which are plenty, 600 plus menus, but it's certainly managing the workflow, making sure that the menus are going to be delivered on time. Any ad hoc projects that are going on, whether it's menu engineering or a DGC, a digital menu that needs to be placed or created, which I ended up doing with Photoshop and design and Illustrator, making sure that gets done, keeping the communication with the resource integration team, and of course, helping the chefs on property and other questions that the teams may have regarding their menus, price updates, description changes, also including not only tangible, but that also that are online. So that was the most recent. Regarding the integration menu, when I was at DBC, project management, that's basically working to the day-to-day, going there, checking where the tasks are, giving updates to senior leadership. I was a system admin for Workfront, so I created dashboards with executive reporting. So day-to-day is just managing and communication, as it is like communication is number one in project management anyway, so.
That's right. That's right. And it looks as though you had a lot to tackle throughout the day, a lot of communications with the team. I can only imagine that you had to keep yourself organized and prioritize yourself. So how were you able to do that successfully throughout your day to day?
I have a task list that I checked every single day. A lot of timing. Everything is about timing and when the delivery needs to be either online or in the hands at the locations. You got to consider print schedules, right? People don't remember a lot that it takes, for even though we may have had a local printer that can deliver on site, it still takes them a week to 7 days, 5 to 7 days to print the menu. If it's a beverage or lounge menu, it's got certain quoting. So that's 10 days. You got to give them 3 days to deliver. They don't deliver on the weekends unless it's a crunch. So depending on the initiative and how critical the last minute change is. But as you can tell with Disney, there's a lot of resorts. They're open 7 days a week. They've got people on staff 7 days a week. So a lot of demand, but tracking and a daily checklist.
Absolutely. And with that, you've worked in customer service for about 20 years or so, a lot of customer service based jobs, Susan. So tell me, what does customer service mean to you?
A lot of time it's you want to say yes, but it's just setting real expectations, letting them know they don't know, they just need something, they need it now, they're getting it from somewhere else that they need to get it. It's just obviously courtesy, professionalism, and understanding and listening to them and the urgency of it all, right? There was always urgency when it came to the menus, always urgency when it came to that. So we just kind of had to, set parameters, let them know what the guidelines are, approval processes, just set those expectations, but, deliver service first mile. They want to be heard, they need the product, and we make sure that it gets there to them.
Absolutely. And what systems are you familiar with using or have you utilized in the past?
All Microsoft Office suite. Okay, also Adobe, InDesign, Photoshop, Illustrator, Slack, MS Project, Workfront. I'm very familiar with Workfront, which I think is a great project management tool. And they also had one more. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but there's one more on my resume. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, no worries at all. You use a few systems. So, Susan, tell me, when are you looking to start a new role? How soon can you start a new role?
ASAP. I'm available right now.
Well, that sounds amazing in itself. Susan, you're located in Orlando, correct?
Correct. 32825 zip code.
Beautiful. And if, as far as the mileage range, how far are you willing to drive out?
25 miles radius.
Perfect. Well, that sounds amazing, Susan. My last question for you, what skills do you have that really allows you to stand out compared to other candidates?
can really be put in a situation and take off with it. And that's exactly what I came into all my positions, right? We didn't have a system administrator for Workfront when I went to DVC. I jumped in there, I took hold of it, and I managed it for all of DVC Vacation Club. Same with the menus. I came in, I had to handle AOP, which is the annual planning, which is the hugest project. I was there for 2 weeks and it was thrown all at me. So I had to get with all the business line of business to get everything lined up with the scope of work and get everything ready so we could get the price changes done, as you know, in October. So, and I did it. A lot of work, but I did it. So yeah, I think it's just picking up quickly and just asking the right questions and getting the key players. It's all about communication and transparency when it comes to project management and getting things done.
Absolutely. And that was beautifully said, Susan. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this recording. Don't hang up on me quite yet, Susan. I want to continue chatting with you off the screen here, but it truly has been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you. You as well.
Of course. Thank you.